That is quite loud. Oh boy. Give it a minute to show up on the, oh fuck. On the, stream thing. Oh, wow. Alright, it already showed up. So some days you get it in like a minute, and some days you get it in like 3 minutes. Whatever, it's here. That's all that matters. So I was deciding what to stream next, and I was like, let's do some Kirby games, because they're short, they're easy, and they're fun. And I haven't replayed some of these in a while. Like, Block Ball was like one of my favorite spin-offs as a kid. This is a puzzle game. Well, sort of a puzzle game. It's more of like, kind of a puzzle action game, because this is real-time. It's like Pong. But with Kirby aesthetics and really good 8-bit music. So the gameplay is pretty much, you know, it's simple Pong. You just launch the ball, and then you could bounce it. There's some other stuff you could do too. Over the levels kind of gets a little more Kirby-like. I could actually do one of them now. If you press the A button, you kind of make your panel expand a bit, and if you do it the moment Kirby hits it, he gets like he gets big. Or rather, he turns from his little ball form back into actual, like, Kirby, and then he, like, collides through shit. Doesn't make much of a difference in this level, because everything has the same amount of hits no matter what. But there's some panels later that show up that have more than one hit, and if you use this ability on it, then they get destroyed in a single hit. Downside is that you lose out on some points, which does kind of matter, because each level has a borderline that needs to be cleared in order to access the final level of the game. I do not know if I'm going to get through this in a single stream. It might take a little bit more. Doubt it will take 2 full streams to get through this whole game, though. Especially if I, you know, stop playing like the game intends you to and not know how to do the functions until it teaches you, and just go ahead and start doing that. Also, the top doesn't have spikes on it, as you can see. Some levels have spikes on them in certain areas, some don't. Normally hitting the spikes makes you lose a life. If you're in the big mode, though, you'll see... Actually, that probably won't. That's not going to angle right. I'll try it out on another stage. But yeah, I'm going to do a few Kirby games. I see these blocks. These blocks take 2 hits, the gray ones. The first hit will do, get you, I think, 200 points? Yeah, and then the second hit will get you 100. Now, if I do this... it'll only give me the point value of whatever color it is, so it'll only give me 200, but then it disappears, so I don't get the 100 for beating the next version of the block as well. So it's kind of a double-edged sword with clearing the stages quicker. Each level has one of these warp stars, and that's lets you play game for extra lives. This is the easiest one, so I'm going to do that one first. I'm going to do all 3 of them, though. All 4 of them, rather. Each one lets you have a chance to win up to 3 lives, which are kind of important, because the amount of lives you have does factor into how many points you get at the end of a level. And I blew it. That's the easiest way to win. Just lose the first... Win the first one, lose the second one, win the third one. But you obviously only get 2 lives for doing that. So yeah, this game's pretty short. But I don't know how quickly I can beat it. But yeah, I wanted to do a few Kirby games this week, just because I was like, oh, I need stuff to fill time before June 12th, I think it was? I keep forgetting. June 12th is when the Battle Network 2 stream is going to be, and I'm getting really hyped for that. So this week and next week will probably be Kirby, and then I don't know when I'm going to stream after that. I had plans to do a longer game starting today, but I kind of threw them to the side for a bit. I don't know when I'm going to get back to the idea of doing that one game. It's going to be fun when I do, though. Maybe I'll do it after Battle Network 2. But that does mean I need stuff to fill time until then. So these blocks break into four smaller blocks when you hit them. Each of those little ones are only worth 50, but the big blocks are worth 200. I could show off this now. Wait, see? Hit the spikes when you're big and it doesn't affect it. So, hitting that turns all the blocks into these, like, they're called soft blocks, I think. You just go right through them, and if you get all of them before time runs out, the stage is clear, and you get bonus points. Wish I had gotten that cake, too, though. But yeah, for each block is 500 points, and then each second left is 500 as well. Which is really useful. So the fourth stage in every world has these star blocks, which affect the boss stage. Also, this is the first time these, oh no, stop. Shit. It's, not good for me. Hitting the star ends a stage. You kind of don't want to do that until you've gotten all the blocks. Maybe I'll get it. Yes, okay, good. I got all the soft blocks. Not soft blocks, the star blocks. Those two blocks below the star, you have to be in, like, Kirby mode to destroy. Just hitting them normally makes you bounce off. And yeah, getting all those blocks gives you an extra life. And what they do is they guard the spikes during the boss fight. I loved this game. I think this was the second Kirby game I ever played. Yeah, bosses could do that, where they make a panel, like, 1 star, so you can't use it. It's really hard to, like, actually bounce off of it. And you can't do the A button move. Is this a long game? Not entirely. I think it's 11 stages, but if I don't clear the border on each stage, I have to redo it. This shouldn't take more than, like, a stream and a half at most. And then next I'll do Superstar, and then I'm going to do Amazing Mirror after that. I think I hit the border. Yeah, I did. Yeah, you get 1,000 for each extra life you end the level with. I think you have to go to a high score. Yep. No numbers, just letters. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and yeah, 11 stages. Okay. Stage 2. This stage is the best music. So yeah, they kind of show you, like, different techniques you can use. Like, this is the introduction to the A technique. Which you actually need, because, see, you can't get to the inner parts until you've, broken through. When you beat an enemy, they drop a piece of food. I don't know what it's dependent on, but the apple's worth the least, Lollipop's worth the second least, or the middle amount, and the cake's worth the most. I know as a kid this game was really long because it took me forever to beat the border score on a few stages. Hopefully that won't be the case this time. I mean, if it gets to the point where I'm not clearing it before the end of the stream, I'll just clear it off stream, and then next stream I'll do the final level and then move on to the other game. Because, I mean, the final level of this game takes upwards of like 20 to 30 minutes to do on its own. As opposed to the rest of this game where it takes maybe like 10 per level. It's 5 stages per level, and then the final stage I think is like 10. It's different, I know that. But yeah, I think this was the second Kirby game I ever played. I played the original Kirby's Dream Land. And then I played Superstar, but before I played Superstar, I played Block Ball. Yeah, no, this game, I mean, it depends, like, depends on your luck, really. Some of the stages are really tricky, I know that. I was hoping not to activate that until I got everything, because those bonus things are required to clear, but, if you get every item, or if you get every other block in the stage to begin with, then you just get 30 times 500 when you grab it. So these enemies drop, a color change thing, and, yeah, grabbing them changes all the, gray blocks into white blocks, and white blocks back into gray blocks. Which can be, like, a good or bad thing. It's good if you need more points, it's bad if you want to just clear the stage and get out of here. Alright, so I did the air hockey game before. I'm gonna have to do them all again at some point. The bonus up-down game is probably the second easiest. I mean, you're guaranteed to get a life off of this. So let's see where the Kirbys are when they come down. Right, there's 2 on the left and right, and then... Oh, the 2 are at the very bottom. Okay. Let's see, can I pull this off? Yep. Nice. So that one, you just knock them up, or press the button to knock them down. And once you match 4 icons, you get however many lives are on the icons. Easy stuff. This game's not too hard. But I figured after the frustration of Mega Man and the lagginess of Night in the Woods, I needed something quick and easy. Oh, by the way, I did beat Demon Tower off-stream. I did get both achievements for it. If you don't believe me, I could show you my Steam profile. Turns out that the level I was on was, in fact, the hardest one. I mean, I showed the video, so that should be pretty obvious. Yeah, those bumpers speed you up, and they also give you 10 points every time you hit them, so if you're in desperate need for some easy points, you can kind of wedge yourself and start hitting them. If you want a hard Kirby game, play Dream Course. Oh, yeah. I remember I could not beat Dream Course as a kid. That was one of those games that you'd always rent and you'd, like, never own. I think I did eventually beat it at some point. I can't remember when, though. Probably emulated it at some point. I've also been very fond of watching the Game Grumps play it, because they have a really fun time playing that game. I've been watching them play, like, that hack that they made. This boss is even easier than the first one. After you hit him once, he'll grab you and throw you straight down if you hit him from below. But if you hit him from the top, that doesn't happen. I mean, there have been some hard Kirby games. People keep saying the series is very easy, and normally the main games are, but especially in the last few games. Oh, look at that! Yeah, if Kirby's stuck in between ball and small form or normal form, he'll just and he's like getting bounced. He'll just keep staying in that form. There are definitely some harder Kirby games and some harder modes in some Kirby games. Like, there's, pretty much all the true arenas in all of the newer Kirby games are, like, ridiculously hard. Not doing too good here. There we go. Might be enough. I think it is. Most of the borderlines, I think, are between 120,000 and 130,000. I think there's one stage where it's higher, and it's, like, ridiculously hard to hit it. Excuse me. Stage 3. Borderline for this is 125,000, so I gotta do a little better. Yeah, this introduces the abilities. So those blocks that are clear in the middle, they cannot be destroyed unless you use an ability on them. Like, you'll just kind of bounce off of them. It'll make like like a squeak noise. So here we're introduced to the Spark ability. By pressing B, you kind of turn into this Spark Kirby, and the neat thing is you can use it as much as you want. Just bounce off shit. So abilities in this game have a few uses. They can destroy those blocks. They will protect you from dying if you hit the spikes while in ability form. You'll lose the ability but not die. They also affect your movement. Like, Spark, I don't think... Wait, when it runs out... Yeah, I don't think Spark actually changes the direction you're moving in. Two of the abilities later actually change the direction you move in after you're done, and it's really useful. Spark bounces off of stuff. There's other abilities that just go straight up, straight down, and I think there's an ability that lets you relaunch your ball off the paddle. Alright, so let's do bonus game Up Cloud. So this, you just knock a cloud up until you hit the end, and if you die, you don't get any lives. And hitting the cloud from the top speeds the ball up. Thankfully, they can't drop, so... The hardest part about this game is, like, mastering the side hit. Like, trying to arc the ball off the very side of the paddle, because that does affect the trajectory. One more. Got it. Yep, there's abilities. There's 4 of them. So this stage introduces Spark. I think the Sun introduces Flame. The Ice one introduces Rock, and then one more introduces Needle. And hell yeah, we're playing some Kirby. This whole next 2 weeks are going to be Kirby games. Or at least the next week. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. I'm doing Block Ball, and then I'm going to be doing Superstar, and then I'm going to be doing Amazing Mirror on the GBA. Probably going for 100% on Superstar. Block Ball, or Amazing Mirror, probably not. I'm probably just going to go for the main story. So you saw these in another stage, but those blocks with the shading on it, they cannot be destroyed at all unless you get a, it's a bomb item, I believe. Also, the enemies have custom death animations depending on how you kill them. Okay, so that doesn't double that. Yeah, using an ability on any block doubles the amount of points you get from it. I don't believe clearing the ability blocks is required to pass a stage, but it's useful to do it anyway, just because, you know, more points. See, this stage is kind of annoying because you only have the 2... Shit, I lost a lot of points trying to do this now. This sucks. I fucked myself here. Yeah, I fucked it. That means no bonus, and I get no extra points for clearing those blocks. Yeah, and if you don't clear it, Kirby does that little, like, spinning animation. Ugh. Hitting the star blocks with an ability doubles the amount of points you get from it, and also, when you get to the point where you'd get 32,000 originally, or 3,200 originally, you'll get an extra life instead. Yeah, I don't think I'm clearing the border on this one. I'm doing really badly. Also, for the mini-bosses like these, and for the full bosses, hitting them with an ability does double damage. Which is great for bosses, not so good for these mini-bosses, because you kind of don't want them to die until you're ready to leave. Ah, nuts. See, like I said, it goes much quicker if you have an ability. Oh no, I did it. Alright, I cleared it. It's like I said, this game isn't too hard. I think there's only one problem stage with the border score. And it's neat that each stage kind of brings in its own gimmick that then carries over to later stages. Like, they build upon it. You're not just going to see the lightning in that stage. You're going to see that in future stages, too. Whoop. Stage 4, the circus level. I think this is the one... Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. You split into 2 balls. I don't think you can, Yeah, you can't use the A button move unless you're in single ball form. You like the expression when Kirby fricks up a stage? It's pretty funny. He just has this look of like, oh, I fucked up. Oh yeah, also your abilities carry between stages, which is really nice. So, I'll get my lightning ability back after I lose one of these 2 balls, but I cannot use the A button move and I cannot use abilities when I'm in 2-ball mode. So it's kind of just a crapshoot. And I lost it. I forgot to see how much the border score was when I entered the stage. Keeping the double ball to the end is useful because you get a 1-up if you keep both balls to the end of a stage. The lightning ability is nice too because it still, for some reason, makes the big square blocks turn into full small ones. So you could kind of... I think it was 125,000 or 112,500. Wouldn't be surprising. And I lost my lightning. Good. Shit. Alright, no big deal. So you can tell the game goes a lot quicker when you have an ability on your side. Okay, getting there. The problem with this game is that, like, the second you leave the zone, and, like, you kind of get knocked down to nothing, you end up in this, like, super slow, like, nothing I can do kind of mood. And it's kind of a downer. See, like, I just need to get that one little block, and now it's gonna taunt me by like, being out of reach. Come on. Thankfully, there's no time limit on this game. The only time limit is your patience. Which I'm gonna start to lose in a few seconds. Never mind, got it. It's a UFO. This stage introduces a, if you look on next to the panels, there's, like, the curved slopes. Those, like, will fuck up your trajectory. Oh, frig. Yeah, and if the bonus star in the stage, if you enter a bonus, like, mode, it just turns into a star block. Does this sound okay? Is it too loud? The game, I mean? Or my voice? I don't know which one annoys people more. I am really doing bad. The nice thing, though, is that you could bring, like, a future ability back into the stage and just destroy it. Sound seems fine? Okay, good. Just checking. No, 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 no. Don't get stuck there. Aw, nuts. Yeah, this stage is really not going to my benefit here. Shit. Yeah, I'm not hitting the border for this stage. I'm only gonna be at 10,000 after I beat this boss. I'd rather just take my time with this game. I mean, it's short, but I also don't want to go late tonight and tomorrow, so... I mean, if I have to turn this into a two-stream experience, we could do that. The plus side is that Kirby Superstar is really easy to stop in any particular point of the game, so... Doesn't matter if it takes me more than one stream to complete that or not. Yeah, wow, I did awful on that stage. Stage 5. That's right, so this is the rock stage. Stone power. This just lets you sail straight through blocks. Also, I think when you hit the ground, you always tilt to the right afterwards, or the left. I think it's the left, actually. I'm not sure. Nope, it's the right. Alright. So the flame one lets you tilt to the left afterwards. I was a bit too off there. Shit. Alright. Nope. Alright. Plunk down there. And I hit the thing in the wrong direction. Ah, come on. Alright. Alright. It's cool. We got it. We got it. We still don't got it. Never mind. There we go. It's a bit tricky. I'm also out of practice. Okay, so to get this, you need to do both of the, you need both of the bonus things to actually start the stage. Also, abilities can not destroy the hard blocks. You still need to do Kirby mode for those. That's pretty good. Okay, so I think this gives you a spinny thing. Actually, that's good. That's really good. So, the only bonus stage I haven't tried yet is the Star Catcher, which, if I recall, this one's kind of annoying. If you catch a bomb, you lose automatically. Yeah, there we go. It's over. Not bad. I don't think I've ever gotten perfect on that. Let me switch those to negative. Then we destroy those 3. Destroy those 4. Yeah, a lot of this game is kind of planning out where the ball's going to land and try to mess with the physics. What is up? How are you all doing? Okay, 16. No, we didn't get to 32 that time. Now, if I hit it again normally there, I just get another 3200. But, it's just better to get the life, because I think the life is, Wait a minute. No, maybe it's actually better to get the 3200. Because the life is only worth 1,000, isn't it? shit. Oh, I was not paying attention. So I've lost my ability. And a life in the process. Oh, that's not good. Then again, I'm very close to the border score already, I think. If it's only 125,000. Okay, that's one. Almost there. And we're good. Okay, so now I can just beat it normally. See, now the annoying thing is that when you want to beat it, and you have like a big empty space and no ability, it's like, it's just gonna be a complete crapshoot of where I go. Not bad. I think he changes to the sun after a while, I'm not sure. I mean, it's not often that you do one or the other. The disgruntled moon gives no power, yeah. Yep, now I gotta deal with the sun. Well, no, the mini-bosses don't give a power, they just make the... Wow, that was easy. I cheaped that out. Mini-bosses don't give power, they just make the stars appear. Nice. Sun, not as hot as you think. Yes. He was not cool enough for school or something. I don't know. Stage 6. Wow, we're already halfway done. Maybe I will beat this game tonight. So this is the bomb power-up. This gets rid of the indestructible blocks. Borderline's only 120,000 here. I believe I glitched this level out before and went above the top of the stage somehow. I also do not believe there's any abilities in this stage at all. Okay, I'm getting stuck in a loop here. Let's try to... There we go. Oh, there's only one platform in this stage too. That's really annoying. I'm not gonna be getting that cake probably. That is a shame. I really should get that bomb, too, because I'm pretty sure the indestructible blocks do not turn into soft blocks. Oh, come on, come on. This way, up. Kirby, please. No, 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 no. Shit. Yeah, there we go. Already off to a stellar start for the stage. Shit, dude. I mean, it's fine. The truth is, the requirement on the stage is very low, so... I'm already 1/12 of the way there. Actually, it's kind of weird that I'm playing this now, when Mario Kart 8 just came out a few weeks ago, because when I was a kid and I got this game, I got it at the same time I got the original Mario Kart for Super Nintendo. So it's kind of a weird, like, reoccurring nostalgia thing. The same thing happened with a couple other games I've owned as well, where it'd be like, oh, I got this game the same time another game came out, and then a few years later, I got, like, the sequel when another sequel came out. I'm trying to think of when that happened. I think that happened with Zero Escape. Or Fire Emblem, and then Mario and Luigi. I don't know what I'm doing here. I shouldn't be going in there. Oh my god, I'm screwing myself hard here. There's literally nothing I could do to change this situation right now. We're just gonna have to sit here and deal with this. Little known fact, this is where Breath of the Wild's physics engine comes from. There we go. That's a lot easier to deal with. Wonder if it's possible to soft lock. I think so. I definitely think there's some soft locking spots in this game, but I've never encountered them. I've encountered frustrating spots where I kind of just don't want to let it play out. Because it's like the second it ends, I'll be forced into a bad situation. How's that Metroid? It's like Metroid Tomb noise right there. Oh, shit. That's what I get for taking my eyes off for 1 second. I really don't want to hit that thing. Yeah, this is like the title. That noise is like the title screen noise from Metroid 2. I really don't want to hit that thing, that bonus thing, because getting all these blocks in here is going to be a huge pain. Oh, fuck. Shit. My mindset with these bonus stages is if I'm getting under 30 points, or 30 times 500, then I fucked it up, and I should not have gotten it. Oh, come on, are you kidding me with this shit? So I only got 9 there, because I got 6 blocks, and then 3 seconds left. So if I'd cleared all the blocks and just grabbed it, I would have had 30. Which is, you could tell that's like why I don't want to do that. Ooh, boy. Alright, since I did the air hockey game at the very beginning of the stream when no one was here, I'll just do that again. This is my favorite one, honestly. This is the easiest one to win. Nice. So I've gotten a perfect on every game except that dumb Star Catcher game. Yeah, it's a neat little glitch I found. If you pause the second you re-enter a stage after a bonus stage, the music starts playing and it gets kind of like glitchy, or just rather channels get removed from it because the sound effects aren't meant to be played over it of Kirby re-entering a stage. Now that Scarfy won't be trapped much longer. It's probably got the bomb item that I need. Okay, we need to get out of this hell of... Okay, let's stop. There we go. No bonus. Wow, I don't think I'm clearing the border on this stage either. That sucks. I'm gonna have to redo at least 2. Probably 3. Because one of the end stages is really hard to beat the border on. So you get 50,000 for clearing the boss, which means I would need 30,000 more, and then 6,000. Alright, so I'm short 20,000 points. Look, it's one of the best enemies in the game. The Ice Panda. Wait, wouldn't that just be a polar bear? What the fuck am I saying? I got distracted. Oh my god, what am I doing here? Come on. Kirby, get it together. That's not gonna be getting it. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, come on! Shit. Yeah, I'm not getting the border score here. That sucks. Oh boy, this is a drag, let me tell ya. Look, as far as I'm concerned, every type of bear is a form of panda bear in one way or another. Polar bear is just a lesser panda bear. A brown bear is just a lesser panda bear. You know what? He is a walrus too. Wow, that is so dumb of me. I don't know why I said he was a bear to begin with. No, yeah, he doesn't. I don't know. Is he Is he walrus? I can't tell. I think we have to look this one up. That's probably why I always mix it up, because he doesn't have tusks. Shit. Oh my god. This game's fun, but man, I forget how much of a complete slog it can be if you like, do not have an ability after a while. That is a shame right there. I didn't even make the top 4 for that stage. Jesus. Mr. Frosty Kirby. It's Mr. Frosty, right? Yeah. He resembles a tuskless walrus with blue cheeks. Okay, so he's not a bear. This game is still pretty fun. Okay, so this is the needle ability. This is pretty cool. It's the most useless ability in the game, but it's still decent. When you use it next to a platform, it just makes you stick to it, so you could just relaunch yourself afterwards. It sounds super useful. It really isn't, though. It does not affect your trajectory when you use it. You keep moving in whichever direction you had planned. It's kind of useless because trying to destroy blocks with it, you have to be, like, right up in their grill. I don't know why I hesitated before saying grill. I probably was looking for a better word to say other than that. And I was like, fuck it. There was the extra life thing. The nice thing, though, is the bonus timer does stop while you are in needle mode. Oof. I just want to get to the level where I get the flame ability already. Because that's, like, the most useful one in the game. It does, but it kind of just... you know, it takes you... It slows down the game, which is annoying to me. It would be nice if it worked on any surface, but that would make it way too broken. Oh, come on now, really? With this shit? I hate to say this, I don't think I'm breaking this border either. I'm really not good at this game anymore. Also, the hitbox in this thing is terrible. Like, you need to... If you don't make direct contact with it, you're not eliminating a block. Okay, one more to go. Nope, good. Jazz hands chili, and they kind of do look like jazz hands. That is not worth getting, just because I already have, already getting all these bonus points for having the blocks be, gray. See, tell me how that did not hit any of those bricks right there. I was right up on them. Yeah, the hitbox is absolutely awful with the spikes. Come on. See, that's bullcrap. That was actually touching it. Plus, you gotta, like, time it exactly for when you contact the brick, yeah. I think I'm doing pretty good here. Yeah, I think I'm safe. I mean, at most, I would need another 5,000. I have 5 lives, so I'm good. It's our old boy Kracko. Or that's Kracko Jr., even though they're the same person. Hug that brick. Alright. So is everything free? No, it's just Kirby. I was like... Looked like Kracko was freezing too. Kracko without the cloud spikes. But I don't know why Twitter gives me these notifications about people retweeting videos. It's like, I don't care. I don't care who's retweeting a video. If someone mentions me and they retweet it, that's fine, but it's like, why do I need to know what people are watching that I'm not? It always happens while I'm streaming, too, that I get those kind of notices. Do you know you logged into Twitter? What? Over and over and over. My app never does that to me. Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, where I get the thing, it's like, oh, you've logged in from a new location. It's like, no, this is the same location I've been using for the last 2 months. There's nothing new about it. Yeah, borderline clear, and I don't have to do this stage again, thank God. Hold on one sec. Okay, boop, boop, boop. Alright, cool. Cool. Seal the deal there. I think this is the flame stage, because level 9 is something else, and then stage 10 is something else. I don't know. Yep, here's my favorite power, flame power. So this is like the rock, except instead of going straight down, it just goes straight up, and then your ball curves to the left afterwards. Look at the borderline on this stage, 138,000. This is the stage that I hated doing the most for it. Not bad. Off to a good start there. There's a lot of blocks, too. 38. Nice. Like I said, as long as you get 30 times 500 or more at the end, you're good. Alright, so here we're going to want to get the bomb before we do anything else. Multi-ball, except it sucks because you can't use your powers anymore, yep. It's weird on the first stage of a level where they're like, oh, here's a new power you get. They throw in, like, a crappy multi-ball thing, just so you could get an extra life out of it if you are good. Okay, good. Why couldn't they give you multi-ball when you were stuck with Needle? That's a good question. I mean, like I said, the upside is I could bring these abilities into any other level I want to, so... Like those levels I couldn't clear the border on, I could go back with this ability, get double points on everything, and clear the border easily. Ooh, that was nice. I got the 400 for hitting it. I kind of don't want that, just because that'll cut the points I get in half. But I got it anyway, because fuck. Alright. Instead of getting the extra life, we'll get another 3,200. Jump the gun on that. Shouldn't have done that. Nice. Wow. That was really good dodging right there. Or really good maneuvering. I think I might already hit the border, which is good. You like how the stages have patterns in them? Yeah, they all have a very specific design. Also, in a rare move for the Kirby series, Wispy Woods is one of the end bosses of the game, as opposed to the first boss. Kirby and the Amazing Mirror was like that too, though. The Wispy Woods equivalent was like boss like 2 or 3 instead of 1. Yeah, he's moving on up. Shit. I didn't get those last few points, but whatever. No, see, it doesn't matter because this is a spin-off game, so it doesn't matter if he's promoted. This is gonna be insanely easy, too. Wow, that is some high score. I don't know how I ever had trouble beating this one as a kid. Yeah, too fast. That's gonna be the motto of the rest of the stream now. I dropped Gordos now. How do you like that? Oh crap, I'm dead. He dropped Gordos in, I think, the hard mode of the original Kirby. Or I might be wrong. Stage 9. I believe this is the one that has the roulette. Yeah, these enemies drop the ability roulette, where when you press B, you just get whatever ability they stop on. Kirby Goes to Vegas. It is nowhere near as hard as a real roulette. They make it so you could get the ability you want every time. Oh shit, I could've gotten the other one there. I guess they figure, okay, you have all 4 abilities now. Now here's another way to get them. Slow moving options menu. Also, if you wanted to get points really quick, you could just spam your ability in that bumper and get 20 points every time you hit it. Options menu where you pick the same option every time. Pretty much, I will always go with burning over any other ability. I believe the star is in the direct center. Yep. But have you considered Needle? No. Needle has been considered, and it has been thoroughly rejected. Nope. I'm dancing, Ma. Kirby joins the NHL. Oh yeah, that's some fried chicken right there. Mmm. Kirby starts working KFC. He's all over the place today. I love my fried chicken smoked to a fine pile of ash. It's Kirby fried chicken. Okay, wait, let's see if I can angle this properly. The answer was no, I couldn't. Not doing too bad here, but I'm not doing too good either. But what if you had Spark? I'm not opposed to using Spark, but the problem with Spark is that you bounce off everything with it. Like, having Spark is like having the same kind of physics that normal Kirby Ball would have. Oh, when you use the ability, everything does stop for a second. Hmm. Kirby, Bounce Out King and Known Time Wizard. 9,000, 5,000. I might do this if the borderline's only 120,000. Also, hitting a star block on the outer edge of this level with your ability does make you lose it automatically. It counts as hitting a spike for some reason. This is Kabula. And it's not a thing, it's a woman. Because for some reason... Please tell me that was the border. No, it doesn't look like it. Because for some reason Kabula has a gender, even though it's literally just a cannon. Oh no, I cleared it. Cool. It's weird. In the earlier Kirby games, Kabula is just like a cannon blimp with the symbol on the side. In the later games, she's actually given like a face and eyeballs and stuff. And canonically, Kabula is a girl. It's very, very odd. Alright, stage 10. Here we go. I do not believe there's any actual gimmick to this stage. It's just kind of, you know, here's another stage. Bad. Getting that in the first stage is always useful. I've only played Superstar, Nightmare in Dreamland, and Amazing Mirror. Oh, well, I'm actually going to play Superstar and Amazing Mirror next. So that's why I've never seen her. Oh. She's in Superstar Ultra for DS, but not the original. It's funny because... alright, so you've played Superstar, so you know what Spring Breeze is, the first game. Spring Breeze is a remake of the original Kirby game for Game Boy. And they actually remove Kabula as a boss from it for some reason. Like they get rid of one level and one boss, and then fused the other boss and the other level together. Like in Superstar, you fight Lololo and Lalala at the end of the island level, Float Islands, whereas opposed to the original game, they were in their own stage. And then at the end of Float Island, you fought Kabula instead. I like how the music restarts too, once you land after doing that glitch. Alright, nothing more to say here. Just straight shot to the end of this level. Nine o'clock. I think I could beat this game in another hour. Too fast. Limited palette, you can't even differentiate between touched and untouched hard blocks. Well, not really. I mean, you could tell, gray means 2 hits, white means 1 hit, black, or like dark gray, is power only, or power Kirby, rather. Kirby form. There you go. White in the middle means, ability only, and solid, like that one right above me right now, is, bomb only. Defeat the mummy orbs. The dreaded mummy orb. Okay, come on, we need angles just right. There we go. Woohoo! Almost didn't pay attention there. Oh, nuts. Alright, I really don't want to get stuck here with that last brick. Okay, good. I can just clear the stage and be done with it. It's like perfect. You got all the blocks before you even started the bonus stage. Good job. This stage is a pain in the ass if you don't have an ability. Alright, we have to be very, very careful with how we do this. There we go. No! I think that might be good. Oh, come on, really? Okay, no, it's not good. Oh, fuck. And there goes my ability. Alright, we're gonna get that back before we do anything else. That doesn't usually happen. Usually I bounce right off that. Nice. Good bank. Conveniently placed sloped edge. And I got over 30, so it ended up working out. I'm good. I have almost 100,000, so should be fine no matter what happens. Who needs flame, am I right? No, I need flame. I definitely need flame. Though admittedly, Flame would do really bad in this boss fight since he's always on a platform. I don't even know what this enemy is. I've never seen this enemy in any other Kirby game. I think it's supposed to be the UFO, but I don't understand why they wouldn't use the regular UFO. Ooh, that was good. That was nice. It's a UFO and a mecha for some reason, yeah. You don't see that UFO enemy too often in Kirby. Turn my light here, it's getting dark. Now Kirby tries going to the last stage, but fails. Because I didn't clear all the borders. This ending always puzzled me. I'm like, what the hell is Kirby going away from? Like, did he live there? That's not Dreamland. Is it? Let's try again. Okay. So now, you get a full circle, you can go around and just clear any borders you haven't done, which I'm going to. Kirby becomes a homeless drifter after failing to be an orb. Yeah. I didn't want to do that, but whatever. Okay, now we can start, select out, and clear these two stages. See, now this stage didn't count on you having a... Well, actually, no, I guess it does count on you having an ability. It's a lot easier now, though. hoping not to hit that. Whatever. Oh, come on now. Really? Whew! Nailed it. All those little time delays pay off. Up. Didn't fall for the fake out. Left. Right. Go, 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 go. Come on. In. There we go. Doing pretty good. It's fun just like blasting through the levels after getting like an ability that you're not supposed to have for this level. Like if I did the earlier levels too, I'd probably get a way higher score than I'm getting on this. I really do not care about the extra life. Nuts. Alright. Not bad. Still almost got 30. See, in this stage, it sets itself up perfectly to use the flame ability on it. Alright, I think it's gonna be just quicker to say screw the ability. Going normally. Ugh. not. I always second guess myself, and that's not smart. I like how in the box art this game has angry Kirby eyes even for the North American version. Wait, it does? Actually, I've never seen... Oh yeah, it does, because Kirby's bouncing off the panel in the English version. And then the Japanese version, I think it's just a picture of Kirby. Oh wait, no, it's the same image. It's just, the Kirby and the logo is different. The Kirby and the logo is using Spark. Whereas the logo in the Japanese one is just the ball form, like a clay model of it. The actual stage design is the same on both of them, though. Alright, one more to go. It's just the bomb stage again. 120,000. See, I have a lot more control over getting the bomb now before I get the special stuff. Or so I thought, but I'm gonna apparently be stuck down here forever. That went a lot better than the first time I did this. And I got over 30. Good. Because I have ability, I could do that. See, look how much easier this is when you have a good ability instead of shit like Spike. This theme's so repetitive, yet it's catchy. Hold on 1 second here. Just gotta freeze it for just a brief moment. And okay. Right, unbreakable blocks. Alright. There is a way to handle this, but we're probably not. Yeah, no, I'm not getting it. Alright, good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Wow, look at that. 33 blocks in 12 seconds. I got this one in the bag now. Here's the not bear, but maybe sort of a walrus enemy. I have destroyed this stage. Good. So I actually can't use the ability on him, because he will grab me from the bottom. Come on, really? That was too high? Or too low, rather? Nice. Alright, we're good. Wow, so the first time I didn't even make it into the top 4, and now I've destroyed the top score by 50,000 points. It took me less than 2 hours to do that. I have about 40 minutes left before I have to stop. So the question is, can I clear the game in 40 minutes? So now that I've cleared all the borders, we get this bridge that lets me go to the last level. And if I get a high score here, I think I get the ability to replay the bonus stages by pressing B here. But I'm not aiming for that, so let's just do this. Final stage. Final boss is DDD. Because this is a spin-off game, so it's okay for him to still be the final boss. I'm gonna do something unheard of here. Flame's time is over. For now. I believe this has 9 stages in it, or so. I know obviously it doesn't have more than 10, because there's no room for a dash 10 on the side. I think lives 9 is literally the biggest number. I think lives are kind of the most important thing for this level. Just because there's no border. Oh, I should have saved that thing in the middle for the end. I wasn't thinking. Yeah, we're speedrunning this. Now, if I was speedrunning it, I would have messed it up the first time. And I fucked up royally right there. All because I wanted to angle it. But yeah, this level definitely has more than before. It definitely has. It has more than 5 stages, counting the boss. I don't fucking believe I just did that. Cool. Oh my god, this is such a pain in the ass. How do we make this game annoying? Let's add a stage with nothing but little bricks to destroy. There we go, all back to normal. Not gonna lie, I was kind of worried I wasn't gonna get that ability before it disappeared. Yeah, I fucked up. Rip. Oh my god. Like this? This struggle of trying to get the one block? Oh, please. Oh my god, come on now. There we go. It took us a while, but we did it. Let's keep going. Now notice how there's just one star block in the middle of that stage. I didn't even notice that the panel wasn't there. I was like, oh god. I saw that there was no spikes at the bottom and I got thrown off. Okay. More, again, with the one single freaking block. Got it. Okay, 3. Also, there's 2 star blocks at the very edge there. to rock. Oh, I hit all 3 of those prongs. Alright, we got another rock. Or another bomb, rather. I grabbed it through the wall somehow. Yeah, these patterns get a little tricky, but not too bad. You kinda just don't want to break that bottom block until you've gotten everything up here. Fuck. Well, oh well. There goes getting all the star blocks. Because they kind of spread them among multiple stages in here. Okay, I think this stage is a 2 on it. Yep. Also, I love how there's like these hard blocks like right above me. That one was wedged in there. Isn't that great? It's so annoying. Annoying. We're almost there. Oh. Alright, 1 block left. Got it. This is the final one. No mini-boss. So normal stages have 7 or 5 areas. It says 7 in the end. Come on, you can make it. Nice. So I only missed one star block. Alright, time for the final boss. Didn't think I'd actually get here in one stream, but I did. It's our old friend Deedle. King Deedle. If you've never seen that, there was a thing when the King Dedede amiibo was first announced. Oh, by the way, I've beat his first phase already. When the King Dedede amiibo was first announced, Target listed him as King Deedle, D-E-E-D-L-E. And I thought that was the funniest shit. So his first form, he just kind of, threw bombs down, straight down, and I destroyed that easily. His second form now, he just shoots again, straight down, if you get caught in him. And I think his last form, he pulls out a rocket launcher. Yeah. Didn't even get him with the ability, it, like, bounced off of him. Yeah, that's not too bad. Took me just over 2 hours. I think the implication is that this is supposed to be Dreamland, and DDD built his castle over the Fountain of Dreams, or whatever. You know, just like in, like, half the games. Those early games. Where it's like DDD just does something to be an asshole. Also, that was a nice voice crack on my part right there. Games were so simple back then. I also remember that game being a lot longer just because I was so bad at it when I was a kid. That was nice. It made for a nice single stream. I also love the music in this game. For a Game Boy game, it has really, really good music. But then again, you know, it's Kirby. You expect that from the series in general. I remember not being too big into the original Dreamland music, though, when I first listened to it. So yeah, I guess it's time for Kirby Superstar. I don't know if I'm gonna start that now. I was gonna stop streaming in about, like, 15 minutes. I don't think I can. I was gonna say maybe I could get through Spring Breeze in 15 minutes, but probably not. It's probably just under the amount of time it would take to beat it. And I'd rather not rush through it if I have to. Gunpei Yokoi. He's not alive anymore. He was the guy who invented the Game Boy. And the Virtual Boy, unfortunately. The Virtual Boy, I think, is what led him to retire from the company, and then he died in a car accident afterwards. Which is, it's really sad. He was a great worker. He invented a lot of cool shit while he was at Nintendo. The end. Congratulations. You win. You did it. I hope you're happy you spent 40 bucks on that game. Though you can get this on the 3DS eShop for like $2 or $3, I think. $2.99. Definitely worth it if you have the spare cash. And there goes DDD. Despite exploding, he's still in space. I made it onto the high scoreboard. I didn't get top, but got close. And we're back to the title screen. And then Kirby has a crown and a wand, and that's kind of it. And if you press B here, it doesn't work. It does nothing. Alright. If I get the high score, then what you do is you press B over here, and then you fly up to, like, the side where the bonus areas are. And yeah, that's Kirby's Block Ball. One stream, one and done. That was a pretty good start to the Kirby block, I would say. So it's 9:40. I was gonna stop in about 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna call it here then. I was thinking if I finish quick enough. I was thinking if I finished quick enough I would do Spring Breeze or some Superstar, but I don't know, I'm not gonna, yeah, we don't have enough time now. I'm just gonna call it here, and then I'll pick it up tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the same thing, 7:15-ish till like 9:50 or so, and then Thursday or Friday I'll do a longer stream maybe. Rest of Superstar, and then start Amazing Mirror. So yeah, thanks for coming. There's a lot of people here, or there were, at least, for a while. Let me see. Yeah, if I was a bit quicker, I would have done it. Yeah, wow, there's actually quite a few people here, compared to how many there normally are. Thank you all for coming, I really appreciate it. Who's streaming right now? Anyone I could throw? Aitharu is streaming, and he's also watching the stream at the same time, so I don't know how that works, but I will definitely throw him my host now. So thanks for coming, guys. You have a great evening, and I'll hopefully see you all tomorrow for Kirby Superstar. Have a good night.